From the director of Run All Night, The Shallows starred Blake Lively in her sexy ass bikini. Thing. And it's a story about a girl who goes out surfing into the ocean in the shallows. She's having a good time. There's a few surfers there. And there's like a bird that she named Steven Seagal. I'm sorry that I had to mention a seagull, but he is one of the main characters in the movie, in my opinion. I mean, the seagull just steals the show. Okay, let's continue. And she gets attacked by a great white shark. She escaped, but she is far away from land. Land is right there. She gets stuck on a rock. That's a little rock. But she is circled around this shark. If she can make it to point B, which is like a buoy, something like that, and if she's able to get to point C, which is land, she escaped the shark. But it's circling around her, and she had to use her brain and wit to get out of this scary situation. And whenever help comes, the shark doesn't take shit. Actually, does take shit, but he's not letting her go, no matter what. Now, let's go into the negatives I have with this movie, because there are some negatives I have. For one, I felt that a few minutes of the movie felt like a music video. Sure, it's entertaining to see, but it felt like a departure from the movie on its serious tone it was going for. I found some of the effects also to be a bit weird, like they didn't look good. The shark effects for the shark throughout were very good. It is not the best CGI shark. There's few times where some of the CG for the shark looks weird, like something from TV. But the CGI shark looks very good, and I'm very proud to see a very good shark CGI creature. For once, it looked realistic in some scenes, and it does some pretty badass stuff that a shark would do, so yeah, I'm really happy with the shark in the movie. But the last negative I'm gonna have with this movie is there are some characters in the movie that go away for a bit and have no stuff within them. In fact, that leads to that's actually a big problem with the movie. The movie doesn't have that much questions that are answered. We were opened up by the name, like what is the name of the beach? It is unanswered. We don't get the answers throughout the entire movie, so what's the point? It just leaves a few questions unanswered. The 2 minutes felt like a music video, and some effects were for TV. Not all of it. I guess say 20%, which is okay number, but some of the effects could have been better. Aside from that, this movie is very good. I love Blake Lively's performance in the movie. I think this is one of her better performances in recent years. And the action was great. There was not too much action. It mostly relied on suspense and not gore. And that is something that the original Jaws movie and the first part of the second Jaws movie did. They had suspense. And this movie has some of that. It had a few homages to Jaws, not too much, that were really clever and did not detract from the whole story, which is really satisfying. The movie looked beautiful. Pitch beautiful. The color scheme is great. It is brutal. The shark worked. I loved it. The story is so original. Like, I could use the analogy that Jeremy John did for his review on The Shallows, how this is like the princess trapped inside a castle with a dragon around her. Instead of no prince, the princess had to go out and get out herself. This is what this movie is, and it did it very well. And I couldn't get enough of it. The pacing is very good. Even with its problems, the pacing still hold up strong throughout. The kills that the shark did, the action that the shark did, the shark action, including a great finale that I will not spoil. It is a lot of fun. This movie does have a few fun moments, but also has a lot of serious moments. It does have a lot of heart. It understood what it's supposed to be, and I think it did its job pretty well. And with the seagull, also represents something in the movie. I'm trying to figure out what, but somehow what it represents, I think, worked for what this movie is trying to do. It makes it a little bit more heartwarming. And for the character, Blake Lively, that she's portraying, as this girl who wants to run away but gets hurt. And that is an applause for this movie. This isn't a great movie. It had lots of problems with some effects, some unanswered questions I wish could have been answered. Mostly I blame the script for that. And I think that the first few 2 minutes or 3 felt like a music video. It was such a departure from that. And the end credits, I think it was pretty much the best end credits for any shark film I have ever seen. And for those reasons, I'm going to give The Shallows a B+. If you want a very good shark movie, go see The Shallows. It is very good. Don't watch any other crappy shark movie that comes out. This is the one that you should watch. Everything else, every shark movie except those two, are crap. Go watch The Shallows. It is worth your time. Don't expect a perfect movie, but expect a really good shark movie that will entertain the shit out of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Actually, I'll make myself a Facebook page because I only have a personal page. Whatever, when I make my new Facebook page, follow that, and I'll see you guys next time.